Hi, welcome back, everybody. So thanks for all the new subscribers subscribing so far. So keep on subscribing. If you're not if you're not a subscriber just yet, then please do hit that subscribe button down there, and hit that notification bell as well, so you know when stuff comes online. We're still talking about UnRaid and SSD stuff coming up quite a bit. But today I've been out with a client. Well, a client I work with doing other stuff, like more marketing and videos and stuff like that, that's non-technical, but obviously I'm looking at more their IT side at the moment because they've got Wi-Fi there, which is not really good. You can see everything up to the router level, which needs securing. I've suggested putting in a Wi-Fi, one of those Wi-Fi router boxes, so we can secure it all down, plus give them better coverage, because when I go there with my kids. Now, if I sit in the coffee area, I can get Wi-Fi. I know the internet's not very good there because we know that's because they're on old broadband there. They'll need to pay for a lease line to make it better and faster, but it's a cost. There's a lot of money at the end of the day. Now, the other opportunity is bring a second broadband in. They can then isolate that for guests, leaving the current one there for office use only. So that's another thing anyway. But that's not what we're talking about anyway. But what I've noticed around there is they have these PCs. They're well on the wall. Like 3 PCs on the wall. They just run a web browser, and when people come in to jump, if they haven't filled out their terms and conditions or their it's a jump policy, they have to go and log in and register and submit it. And it's just using the general web browser. That is it. So they got 3 PCs, 3 screens, 3 mouse and keyboards to go with it. So obviously using a lot of PCs for a very small job that can be done if you virtualized it. So I was thinking out. So that's what I'm thinking out the box, out loud. I'm not specifically done doing this for them, or specifically trying to get them to be interested. I just literally thought of another scenario UnRaid can be used for. So and you've got 3 along there, just literally doing those changes, and it's very much just click, 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 submit, type a little bit in, job done. So it's meaningless. Not even running Office on it. It's just literally a web browser. That is it. But it's running full Windows for it. So, and again up on the till area, they've got 3 booking in tills. Again, running Windows, running a web browser with a booking system, which is all online. Again, 3 PCs behind the desk with 3 screens, 3 mouse and keyboards. You get the idea, Jift, anyway. So I was thinking they could actually UnRaid that. So what they can do is save a lot of money. They can buy 1 physical server, okay, so they don't have to be specifically massive, because they'll be only running virtual environments on it. And that's it. They could use it as a file and print server, so the office has a storage area for all the people to talk to, so that could open that doors up to that sort of thing. So I would have UnRaid built there with multiple graphics cards in there. So I would have 6 good graphics cards, so they need to obviously buy a decent motherboard to support 6, and then have UnRaid sat down. UnRaid can be sat anywhere, so as long as it's quite close by. Then you can then have these VGA monitor going over, which transmits signals over to the screens, and then you obviously use cable extensions to bring back the keyboards and mouse to UnRaid. So then you can have 6 VMs running. You don't have to be running as Windows 10. You could be running them as Google Chrome OS, because that's available for UnRaid as well. It's got a profile on there called Google Chrome OS. Install that on there. It's designed for web browser only, so it'll be running Chrome. Job done. The VMs don't need to be massively large, don't have to have a lot of RAM assigned to it or CPU power assigned to it, so they can get away using UnRaid for running 6 virtual desktops, just running Chrome OS on those. So then that's job done. And then they'd probably be able to set some VMs up for the office and admin side as well, running for Windows if they need be on it, stuff like that. And they can run the booking system on another 3 VMs. Again, you don't have to have a massive amount of RAM. We probably get away with 2 GB of RAM. The box doesn't need to be any more than 32 GB of RAM. It's totally inside, and there'll be plenty of disk space on there for them to use for internal file and print storage for their admin staff and stuff. And I thought that was a great idea, a way of saving having too much kit on site. 1 single box, multiple graphics cards with the right cabling can be output to those screens. And I've been researching some ways of running advertising on big screens, and there's another piece of kit. It's a bit of hardware, a little box so big, runs over PoE, so you can run the power to it. Don't have to worry about plugging it in anywhere. And that connects to a monitor or a telly using a HDMI cable, and you run some software on the VM on that UnRaid box that you can then send adverts to that screen over Ethernet, which works really well. And you can have multiple boxes placed around the Gravity Force, running multiple ad stations. So now you're using the UnRaid in a way that you can say, right, I've got my tills sorted because it's all over web browser. I've got the bookings things signed in, so they can sign their release forms or the jump-in forms they do. I can't remember the technical term for it now because I'm doing a live feed. And they can have a couple of admin offices off the back of that, and they can have a dedicated one VM that will then run these advertising campaign screens around the Gravity Force. They don't need to be physically connected right back. They can run over these boxes, which is over Ethernet cable, and it talks that way. So it's an amazing bit of software. The box is not cheap, about 229 quid each, and you can actually buy multiple ones and have multiple screens to make a big, large advertising screen. So everything's possible to do using one physical box that's got quite a lot of power inside, but get multiple choice of options you can have in your business, like tills, signing in, admin, advertising screens, things like that with it. So lots of use case scenario, and obviously the biggest thing, a nice storage area for all the company to share files on, because I think they'll use like a Google Drive type thing, I think from what I remember, where they just save to this sort of place. But it doesn't have, it's not good as proper file imprint where you can actually have files on site accessible whenever you need to anyway. But it's just an idea I wanted to run a quick video, another scenario of using UnRaid, how well it can be used in that type of environment, using the VM side as well. So hopefully this might give you some more ideas out there how you can utilize UnRaid. And if your businesses out there that are running like till systems that are running over a standard web browser, you've got logging in boxes for clients to log in on, stuff like that, or if you're a health and fitness company that's got those sort of similar type things, this is what UnRaid can do. You know, want to get in touch, message me below if you want to know more about how UnRaid can actually work good for your business. And then you guys out there that are running UnRaid, thinking of other ways of neutralizing it, just some other options out there, how it's done. I mean, I just sat there, every time I go into Gravity Force, kids job, I think, they could do this, they can use that. And I was looking at tills the other day saying, well, they're only running the browser, so that could be unrated, quite simple and easy as well, you know. And you can do the same for maybe for like hotel environments, things like that, you know, guests and things. Any possibility, like when people are just generally using web browser stuff. And it just made me pop thinking, oh, it's got Chrome OS profile on there, so you can actually set that up. So I might actually, on my UnRaid boxes, I might actually create Chrome OS to see how it works, how is it easy to install, and how fast it would be running on a VM that runs about 2 gig of RAM, and that's about it, because in that way you can run multiple VMs with that running on it, and that could be quite a good scenario. Another good scenario idea, you can have UnRaid in a hospital running multiple VMs, running Chrome OS for web access bedside. So all you need is a mouse and keyboard and screen there. Pump that over, because there's lots of ways you can pump the screen for over long distance using HDMI as well. I'm sure somehow you can get keyboards that run over HDMI. I'm actually doing a bit of research actually, because it's quite, I was thinking very much doing an UnRaid system here as like a gaming machine for my little ones in the house. So the one I'm trying to figure out at the moment is how to get the keyboards running from the VM here to each of the bedrooms up there. So they have like a one point they connect in, one keyboard, one mouse, one screen, job done, all the hardware is back in here. So that's another thing I'm figuring it out. So when I figure it all out, I'll go on to jacksgear.co.uk, I'll write a blog page about this as well. So I might actually turn this into a blog as well. So if you want to go back and have a look what hardware, what things to choose, please check jacksgearout.co.uk. Any scenarios you're out there thinking, could this work with my solution? Comment below and let me know. You know, I'm here to answer your questions and stuff. More details coming on UnRaid. There's lots of like people still coming up with these how to neutralize SSD, cache, and there's lots of common advanced FAQs people have been asking me. So I will do another video soon on that as well. And I've got some more videos coming up very soon. I'm piling the videos up, ready to sort of burst them out there, so that I can really sort of have a lot going out, so that then it gives me plenty of time to plan better ones as well, because I'm start looking at maybe speaking to some companies and then looking at their hosting solutions, looking at what they got in their offices, how they neutralize their server environments, what servers they're using. So that I'm looking at the moment doing as well, so we can get more on this channel. and see what people out there are actually physically using as well. Is anybody local to me using UnRaid solutions? That's what I'm going to try and find out, and hopefully I'll get some interviews with some data center around locally around here. You know, what sort of current stuff they're currently using. Are they going full SSD based now on their drives? And all that stuff, cloud based, how their cloud base is working, you know. And obviously I haven't been in a data center for some years now, so it'd be nice to see what changes have been happening as well over the years. I haven't been in a data center for a long time. So yeah, so keep tuned in, lots of stuff coming up, and thanks for subscribing, guys. If you like the video, thumbs up. Don't like the video, thumbs down. And if you're not a subscriber and you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button right now and hit that notification tab to notify you next time a video goes up or I go live like this. And you've got comment questions you want, put them in a comment below, let me know, so I know what sort of videos to sort of produce, because I want to produce videos for you, not for things that I can think of. I want you guys to let me know what type of videos I've got. If I have the hardware here to replicate something, I'll do it. If not, then I'll give you my best points on there. And again, if you're just starting an IT company, or you've gone into an IT role, and you've got a real shit network and you want to upgrade it, sort it out, let me know, because I'm happy to be consulting on it, happy to give you some ideas, happy to do it for you, or train you and show you how things can be done. Again, put all the comments below. Check jacksgear.co.uk out, my website with my email address as well. So yeah, send me get involved. Cheers, guys.